Hi everyone, I'm Michael, and today I want to talk about the proper way to hyphenate prefixes. Now there is no comprehensive list of rules governing the use of hyphens and prefixes, so in many cases it is simply a matter of personal preference. For example, the word ultraviolet can be used with or without a hyphen depending on which the writer prefers. So both these examples are okay. The current trend is to hyphenate only when absolutely necessary. So in the vast majority of cases, the prefix should be added without a hyphen. For example, the words non-compliance, co-payment, and semi-consciousness do not require hyphens. However, there are several situations when the use of a hyphen is required when adding a prefix to a word. First, you should hyphenate prefixes when they come before proper nouns. For example, un-American and pre-Columbian both require hyphens. You also hyphenate prefixes ending in an A or an I, but only when the root word begins with the same letter. For example, ultra, the prefix, ends in an A, and ambitious, the root word begins in an A. Thus we have a double A requires a hyphen. In semi, the prefix ends in an I, and the root word begins in an I. A double I requires a hyphen. However, when a prefix ends in one vowel and the root word begins with a different vowel, generally attach them without a hyphen. For example, anti-aircraft, the prefix ends in an I, the root word begins in an A, no hyphen needed. Proactive, O-A, once again, no hyphen required. Prefixes and root words that result in double E's and double O's are usually combined to form one word. Example of this, pre-employment. Prefix ends in an E, root word begins in an E, double E, no hyphen. Coordinate, two O's, no hyphen. But there are some exceptions to this, the double O and double E rule. Two of them are de-emphasize and co-order. Both require hyphens. Hyphenate all words beginning with self, except for selfish and selfless. For example, self-assured and self-respect both require hyphens. And the two exceptions, once again, selfish and selfless. You also want to use a hyphen with the prefix X. For example, ex-wife requires a hyphen. And with the prefix re, you want to use the hyphen only when the re means again, and omitting the hyphen would cause confusion about the meaning of the word. For example, will she recover from an illness, for example, does not require a hyphen because it does not mean again. Then, she recovered the sofa twice. Re does mean again, and omitting the hyphen would cause confusion with this word. So, a hyphen is required. And that concludes our discussion on hyphens today.